developing story. Residents reliving this nightmare after being forced out of their homes for the second time in just 2 months. The same rooftop pool that was supposed to be fixed after a major leak once again flooded out the apartments.
And this time, about 200 residents have been affected and impacted by that leak. And Local 10 reporter Parker Branton, he joins us live from Dania Beach. Have you heard from them, seen any of them this morning, Parker?
Larry, Nikki, good morning. Some of those residents who spent the night elsewhere are returning here this morning. Some of them telling me that there is still a list of a number of units that do not have power. I can tell you we do see some machinery out here this morning that is said to be powering pumps, along with providing some power to this building after all of this mess. Now, this comes just after the second time this pool has leaked, causing these residents to evacuate and a lot of headaches. This morning, pump machinery running outside of a complex after this. Water gushing from a pool pump at the Place at Dania Beach Apartments, saturating the 6th and 7th floors. The pump room filled with water as maintenance tries to get to the source of the problem.
We don't know if it was the same pump. It has to do with one of the pool pumps. We know it was the same room.
This time, 200 people were evacuated and 30 apartments affected.
When I walk in my apartment, there's water coming from the ceiling of the bathroom and coming from the ceiling of my bedroom.
BSO fire rescue crews showing up to this Saturday afternoon. They immediately had the power turned off, and their team searched every impacted apartment to see whether residents can go back home. Most are upset they have to go through this again.
To happen a second time, now we're worried on our safety. It's not safe to be in an environment where pipes can just bust.
The first time residents were evacuated was in September. Many of them spent time at area hotels. The Dania Beach mayor says she understands what they are going through, and an investigation has now been launched.
I think it's very unfortunate. Hopefully the city can get on top of that and get things under control.
Now, the residents who had to stay at area hotels tell me they are offered discounts, but those discounts just aren't enough after this keeps happening, and they have to keep shelling out money to stay somewhere else after this pool keeps leaking. Again, you heard from the city saying that investigation is now being launched as to why exactly this keeps on happening. You can follow me on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter at ParkerWPLG, and we will continue to post details on this developing story here in Dania Beach. This morning, we're live in Dania Beach. Parker Branton, Local 10 News.